What's going on? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk to you about the shotgun mic I'm using to record this video, the Comica shotgun mic. So this mic is really cheap. I looked it up yesterday to make a TikTok actually, and it is about $50. So it comes with this option to switch back and forth between cell phone audio and also DSLR audio. So right now I have this mic mounted on my DSLR, so you can hear the audio coming from it. You can see how it sounds, all this stuff. The only thing I'd add with this is denoise. I'll leave out a section so you can hear it naturally. So how it's recording, just maybe with the camera settings. And also if you have a headphone mount on your phone, so I don't know if you can see it on here, but there is a headphone mount on there, so you can plug it in, and I think it's a 3.5mm jack, and that can easily plug into, like, have it up here so you're talking to people to interview and stuff. It makes it much easier to kind of switch between back and forth, and you get basically 2 mics for the price of 1. So this is another good mic to have for your arsenal of photographer, videographer tools, because it's very small, it's very easy to use, and actually if you get this, called a dead cat, or I call it the fuzzy sock, if you put this on the mic, it'll sound better outside because muffle all the wind, so all the wind will kind of go through it. That's what this is meant for. So that's one thing you should use. You want to have the best audio outside. Right now I'm in my basement, it's kind of a little bit more compact, so sound is vibrating off of the walls, so that's partially why. But this mic is really good because if you go back to my previous videos, you can see I use lavalier mics and it kind of got ruffly. And one of the biggest advantages to using a shotgun mic is you don't have to worry about things ruffling and making all weird sounds and stuff, because there's no way it can move because it's sitting far away. The only thing that you might encounter is some hissing noise and some fuzz and stuff, because it's gonna pick up pretty much everything around you. Especially, I think this is a cardioid mic, so it would pick up a cone radius, so like this and then to me. So the best thing is to be right in front of it and project your voice forward, and that's what's going to basically let you kind of get the best audio possible. And then with some post editing and stuff, so for example in Premiere I use denoise, like I said before. That's something that you would use to muffle it more and get really crisp, clear audio. So if you check out this, like parts of this video or even my previous videos, you can see that I switched to the shotgun mic, and I think in my opinion it's gotten better in terms of audio, and it made it much more easy to deal with. However, one thing I would say, if you want to up your game in terms of audio, and especially when you're out and like outside or interviewing people, especially on the go, you'd want to get something like this. I'll get right back. So over here I have lavalier mics. These are actually the mics I bought before the one I'm using now, the shotgun mic. And this mic, so these don't look like mics, but these are essentially what you kind of see people on stages and stuff use, maybe more advanced because these are pretty budget, but they work really well. So these are the K&F Concept M8, but these are the K&F Concept M8 lavalier mics, and this comes in the set. So one set, I think, can't remember which one. I think this is the one that goes on the camera, so it would pop up there. You get this attachment and you just kind of attach it and then it'd be there. So you'd attach one of these to the camera and the other would go on your belt, so you can see the belt buckle here. And these would basically let you kind of have freedom of whatever you want to do. You can also attach certain things, so I think if you can see right here, this one goes right at the top of the mic, and you could kind of hold it up to people and talk to them that way. What I prefer is using this, which is the wire that goes through your shirt or on top or something, so you can kind of walk. And from my testing, this has also been really, you can take this down the street, so I'm saying maybe like 20 feet or something like that, so far, and then it started cutting out here and there, but the audio is still crisp and clear. So these are 2 budget options for mics that you could use to get the best crisp clear audio for your videos, regardless of if you're doing it inside or outside. Another thing I want to say is when you're doing audio, for example, let me just move this away. Another thing I want to say when doing audio is you want to make sure that there's not as much vibration. So obviously in my basement it's not that great because there's a lot of hard walls here. Let's see if I can see it. Not really the best place to be for audio, but especially if you're making music or sound or something, or you're doing something very heavily based like voiceovers, you'd want to have somewhere where it's nice and enclosed. So long story short, like so for example, a closet where you have your clothes or something, that's really good because the clothes will absorb your sound and it'll make it more professional sounding. It sounds like a studio because all your clothes are absorbing sound and it's not vibrating off of it. So that's one thing you want to do to make sure your audio is the best. Another thing I want to show you actually, so I got this for one of the mic arms. So if you're using a mic that you'd probably sing into, then you'd probably want something like this, and this is basically a pop filter. Let's see if I can pop it out. So pop it out. So this stretches, so you can use this. This is your pop filter, and inside, if you can see my hand, this is where the mic would come through, and this is all foam. So you'd use this to kind of muffle all the sound around you and kind of create your own little studio space. So this would help you make your audio crisp and clear. So you don't have to spend tons of money on a studio, for example, where like you're soundproofing things and you're putting all these different things in different places that you have to buy and spend money on. This would make it a little bit easier. It's not going to be as professional as stuff like that, but you'd save a hell of a lot of money. So this is one thing I'd recommend if you're trying to do crisp audio with a mic. I don't think it'd work on a shotgun mic or the lavalier mic, but you know, you could always try. But this is more for one of those singer mics. So for example, like the Audio Technicas, the Shure mics, all that stuff, you'd put it in here and it's pretty thing. I'm not sure how big this is, but I know it's big enough for most mics. And yeah, this is the Alcatron PF8. So this is another thing I recommend if you're trying to get crisp, clear audio. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please comment down below and subscribe. And actually, if you have TikTok, please follow me there. I post every now and then, and I post some really good stuff that I don't even post on YouTube yet. So if you like it and got value, let me know. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.